Cattle were higher Thursday. More on that in just a moment. I'm Brownfield Commodity Market Reporter John Perkins at the Closing Market Minute for Thursday, August 27th. In the grains and oilseeds, soybeans finished higher after some overnight weakness, continuing to keep an eye on late development weather, which over the next couple of days does look generally favorable in much of the region, but there are some concerns about heat stress with the heat dome expected to impact some key growing areas later on this weekend into early next week. Also, new crop export sales were very strong, with China and unknown destinations buying almost all of the weekly sales total. Corn closed modestly lower, taking profits. Then that's despite expectations for the USDA to cut their yield estimate at least a little bit in the next round of numbers on September 11th. New crop corn export sales also solid. And wheat closed solidly higher, seeing ongoing support from the concerns about exports out of the Black Sea region. Both Russia and Ukraine are seeing a near total standstill on exports right now due to ongoing war. U.S. export sales were larger than average, but they were to the usual customers, so we're still not really seeing an appreciable improvement in global demand for U.S. wheat as of yet. But there's no end in sight to the war, and the infrastructure damage will take some time to repair. Live and feeder cattle closed higher, oversold and due for a bounce after their recent big losses. Still, aside from the very tight near-term supply of U.S. cattle, the fundamentals were not all that friendly, with box beef lower at midday and the direct cash cattle market staying quiet. Also, beef export sales were lower than last week and below average. And hogs closed mixed, mostly modestly higher on spread trade and technical buying. Pork was down at midday, though. It was another generally quiet day for cash business. With the Closing Market Minute for Thursday, August 27th, I'm Brownfield Commodity Market Reporter John Perkins.